Hello everybody. Today I'm make a presentation about a web application I made in the past. So first of all, my name is Filipe Moura. I'm as known as Super Moura in internet. I'm from Porto, Portugal, and today I will, as I said, I will make a storyteller about the application I made. So every storyteller starts with once upon a time. So once upon a time, I was hired by an international retail company to make an application to automate all the process, the support process of for the support team, and to effectively solve the ad hoc requests, integrate the application, and as you see, respond to many departments. Okay. Analysis. The network. Network was a large network of servers and the point of sales. The support team is responsible for maintaining and solving everyday problems in the servers and point of sales, and to respond to ad hoc requests. So this is like all network does. We have the data center and we have clusters. In every cluster you have store or multiple stores, like you see here, and every server has a lot of point of sales. Okay? This is the web application we have to manage to everything. So let's see in detail. How is the server? The server is in Linux, the database is PostgreSQL. The access to the database is all in localhost inside the server. Okay. The IP is known. Okay. This is not in restriction, so it's known. So let's see how the point of sales looks like. It's almost the same. It's Linux. It's in PostgreSQL. The database is only accessed on localhost, also inside the point of sale. And here we are starting getting a restriction. The IP is from the HTTP of the server, and it's unknown for the support staff. They don't know how to get it there. Okay, only the server knows the IP of each point of sale. Every time a point of sale connects to the network, it's connected to the ping the server and tells what is its own IP. Okay. So let's introduce our supporter guy, R3FM. So they are really low on programming. They know how to make a if, that's only. And if, so database, they are very basic. They know to make how to select, don't know how to make joins, inner join, no, a simple select only. Okay. So in POS and server, hardware, documentation, even the business model, they are very strong. They are focused on the business model of the whole network, from the front office application. And a very high skill is patience. As you will see in the slides, they are very patient. So how is the support connection? Every supporter connect with the other users inside the supporter team, okay, and connect to the servers. Okay, this is all the daily basis work of the supporter. But he also receives ad hoc requests from other departments by email or by phone, and by external entities. They receive ad hoc requests also, like documentation, also some custom reports from them. So this is our supporter guy, how is every day. Okay. First of all, before the web application, how was the everyday? Here you have 5 supporters. Everyone has his own Excel with all the IPs of the servers. This is how they manage. If this guy make a new server, these guys don't know it, unless they tell him this is how they work. Okay. So every supporter connects to the servers, and then the servers they connect to the POS to make all the tasks for every day or AJAX requests. So every supporter has its own Excel. It's not standardized. It's not, might not be up to date. This is important, and it's not shared with others. Okay? Every supporter has its own manuals, own documentation. Okay? There is no historical or centralized documentation. Each action was performed manually by the supporters on each server, on each point of sale. All connections are over secure shell, and that is another restriction as we can see in front of you. Okay. They consult the other applications manually all the time, and was not possible to interact with other areas in the integrated way. Sorry. All tasks took too long to perform. Okay, so I decided to make the application. They hired me to make the application to automate everything. So first thing first, I made the application should be fast, intuitive, practical. This is basic. Avoid need of training. This is very important because every guy wants to support. They don't have to teach everyone how to make the application should be very intuitive, scalable, flexible, contain access control. This is important also because it's LDAP. This connects to LDAP, configurable and customizable, and available over the VPN, always available. So that's why I decided to make an application in LAMP, Linux, Apache, PHP, and MySQL, with a lot of jQuery, AJAX, and system calls. Okay. So first thing first, what I did, transform the Excel in application. I put all the servers in the database. It's a simple table. We have the name, the IP, and the version of the server, and you'll see later the phone extension. This is sorry. This is the Excel looked like in the past. So now it's centralized, access to everyone. Everyone can see, everyone can edit, everyone can update the information. One important thing is about I use the data tables JQuery plugin for be very fast the filters. So if you can put here whatever they want, and you will filter the information right away. Server database, all information is loaded on it's loaded on page load. It's static, and this way they don't have to all the time get information from database. It's fixed. All the filters they can manage to retrieve all information from database right away. So if it's not database, each page load. Reduce all database requests. As I said, I use the plugin data tables for that table to show the information. The search is very fast with JavaScript filters, and I made a Firefox plugin for fast connections. Okay. Let's see how the plugin works. In Firefox, you can manage the configurations and put all the information of the supporter, like the password from the server, the password from the iOS, the location of the PuTTY, if they are almost working in Windows, the location of the PuTTY, and what type of the commands they would like to use. I use a process manager by James Boston to make all the connections, connections to the system in the Windows. Okay. already made. So how the plugin works? By selecting an IP in the page, I have a regex expression, so that gives me the IP inside all the string selected. On the right button, you can see all the hotkeys to the command you like to execute. So this is why they copy the IP, open PuTTY, pass the IP, put the username, put the password, just by selecting and connect. They connect. This is the plugin open PuTTY, connects automatically to the server using username and password. So this kind of seconds they lose by one connection, but at the end of the day, is a lot of minutes they save. So, like you see in the list of servers, every time you have a link here to list all the point of sales of that server. When I click here, they have to show the information of all the point of sale, what is IP, address, version, everything. Okay? So how can it be obtained? Because we don't have access to the database of the server. We don't have access to the POS also. How can we retrieve that? So let's first see our restrictions. The server, the application with proprietary code, so we can change that all. The installation of route of new versions. Constantly there are new versions, so if you install a script, they will eliminate it, can be eliminated, so we can rely on what happened on the server and the point of sale. Okay. And we don't have access to database. The access to database is only on localhost, as I said. This is the server restriction. Now the POS restrictions. Application with proprietary code. Installation and rollout of new versions constantly. Access to the database only on localhost also. And the IP is with the ICP only known by the server. So, how can we retrieve that information? Anyone? Any idea? We don't have access to the database directly. No? Okay. I made a database connection model. It's only examples. The web application will make a system call. The system call is a shell script that connects to the server over secure shell. Then executes the query on the server. That shell script returns to the query returns to shell script, and shell script returns again to the web application. And we show they are passed all the results and show in the application. So this is a simple example. The PHP is good. Make a system call and call that shell script. All the results of that shell script goes to that variable, and then we pass the variable and show the results on the screen. Okay. How the shell script looks like? So we connect to secure shell to the server, make our query, and return to the web application. It's all that easy. Okay. This is a more complex execution. In the examples in front, we will see this. So we make a secure connection to the server. Inside the server, we make we retrieve all the POS information from the server. That's why you can see that. Select POS from POS. Only the server knows this. Okay. You don't have a direct access to the database. So we retrieve all the point of sales from the server, and then we make a while, as an example, and we get information for every point of sale. Okay. And then we can make a secure shell to inside the point of sale and retrieve more information if needed. Okay. This is just an example. Okay, beginning of the end. So let's put on trash everything they was working, and let's show by examples what was made and what we gain about that examples. Okay, execute SQL. Every day they need to retrieve information from the servers. Only can be one server, two servers, can be all the 2000 stores. So how they do it in the past? They connect manually to each server and execute the query on the database, put the query, the results in an Excel, and they have the results manually to each server. Okay. How is now? You choose the store, can be one store or lot of stores, or can choose a chain. If you a chain like is a brand, you choose a shell, it will execute a query in every server and every store from that server. Okay, from that chain. Sorry, the database. This is not needed for now. You can choose to export to CSV or not, and do the query and press execute. As simple as that. Right now, they store, query, execute. Okay. Any doubts? No? Okay. Versions rollout. As I said, they are constantly installations of new server code, new point of sale code. Then they have managed that manually on that Excel. When the installation should occur, copy the RPMs manually to the server of the point of sale. So I made an easy way to get that. So they put a server, okay, or a store here, filter, and we get the store. Then drag the store to 1 day of the week. Okay. You can choose another day from the month and press save, just like that. So we have scheduled installation from Barcelona server on Friday. Okay. And what they do on that night, the application will copy the RPMs and make installation on that server automatically. They can also copy the RPMs right away if they want. Recover the point of sale. This is an expensive task that the executing every day if needed. What happens sometimes the point of sale of the server goes offline. Or the network goes down. The server can be off. I don't know. So, lots of reasons. Maybe a bug, a software bug. The point of sale don't connect to the database of the server to send all the sales they are taking away. Okay. But the point of sale has its own database and save it in offline mode. Okay. So how they managed to do this, to do this task in the past? So let's say they have to recover one server and 1 day of the week. They have to log into that server and retrieve all the IPs from all the point of sales, connect manually to every point of sales, retrieve the database from the information from database, and copying that to the server and install that in the database. So it's a complex and totally manual process. How I manage this? You put a store or a lot of stores. You say the start date and then end date of you want to recover, and what kind of information you want to recover. The data files or sale files or both. Make execute, and they will execute. Okay, this is asynchronous information, asynchronous process. After the like in the previous example, the process make a file in the system to know what is happening all the time. Okay. Any doubt? Any question? No. Okay. Reports. As I said, they usually have to make some custom reports, custom ad hoc requests. They have to respond to them, and how they made in the past, they have to retrieve all information from the servers, from all the servers, from all the point of sales, depending on the report, and the minimum time that they'll take is like 1 hour, and the most report took like 12 days to retrieve. Manually, all day they are retrieving the information. So, how I manage this? I make a model. They insert a new report. They can manage the reports. This is how the update looks like. They have a name, a description, and make a query. They want to execute on this report. In the query, they make some variables, and they define here what kind of the variables looks like. It's from date, of chain, store, everything. If you want to use like a L path to the left path to that variable, you can put the size and what character should be to be left padding. Okay. And just make this report now. And at the end of the report, when they pay save, a unique link is generated for each report. Okay. They share the report with all the end user, but then the end user can retrieve the information whenever they like and how they like. This is all flexible in all the end user. So the supporter don't have to do anything anymore. Okay? Just make the report or update the report. Okay? Post image. So every point of sale have a screen to the client. Have a screen, and in that screen they have image in background. So with publicity, with advertisements, with promotions, vouchers, everything for the client is a fancy way to show the card for the user, for the client. So the marketing are also making new image and send to the supporters to put on the point of sales. How they managed to do this in the past? They receive an image for the marketing. They have to log on to every server, then log on to every point of sale and copy the image manually. So right now you can see you have two types or image. One is for one for each chain, okay, and inside of each chain you have two kind of image. One is for campaign, and one is the original and what is supposed to be on the point of sale. Okay. For each type, you have two kinds of resolution depending on the POS version, POS hardware. Some hardware only the maximum of resolution is this. Okay. So how they manage this? Easy. They just upload new image, says what kind of type this image is, and that's it. Okay. Whenever they want to send the image to the servers, just put store or multiple stores. If didn't put any store, all the image will send to every store of that chain. Okay. If it is a campaign type, they have to put start date, end date, and after the end date, the process will put the original image for them. Okay. They press send, and again, this is a synchronous process. You will, in multi-thread, you will send the image to every server, to every point of sale of each server. Okay. According to the resolution of the point of sale. If the maximum point of sale is this one, this only send the according image. Okay. when the search across applications, sometimes we want to retrieve or verify the integration of the data between the applications. In the past, what they do, they went to the front store, they make a query to see like the price of an item, goes to the backend application, make the same query, and see what is the price if the data flow is done okay and the data is integrated. Okay. Now they just went to that form, put the store, the SKU or IAN, and press send and get instantly the information of that information from the both applications. Okay. What kind of information? Prices, promotions, items, vouchers, clients, whatever. A lot of information can be retrieved and verified. Okay. So what we are talking about, I'll show you some examples, but what is the same? What in the day-to-day, what they save in time from this application. Server search filter that showed us before. Before they take 2 minutes to filter the stores they want, by the IP. Now they just takes 5 seconds. Okay? So they only spend 4% of the total of the past. Documentation share, before 5 minutes, now don't spend because it's public, all documentation is up to date, all documentation is centralized, so they don't spend any time. Recover, point of sales, as the example we saw. This is the times for 1 day in one store, all the point of sales. So this only lose 4%. They only spend 4% of the time. Before it was 2 hours. Now it's 5 minutes. They just to put the information on the form and press submit. Pause image. Before they have 5 men during 6 hours to put all the image in the servers and the point of sales. Now it's 1 man run 5 minutes. Just upload the image, go to the configurations and press send. Ad hoc requests, like I told you, the minimum it was 1 hour, the maximum was 12 days they spend on this. So here again 83% of gain, here almost 100% of time spent, because you only have the time for to create the report is the same. Just need to create the report and share the link. Search across applications. Before they took the maximum of 15 minutes, now it's 5 seconds. Just put the form and press submit. That's it. Any questions? No? No. That's it. Okay. Sorry? Mm-hmm. Yeah. There are reserved words that they can not execute, like create table, drop, update, and the type of words that are in the SQL depends the permissions they have. They have permissions to update and delete. They can do the update and delete. Okay. If they can have the profile, the permissions only to see, only to view, they can only make only select. Okay. Yeah. Any other question? So, okay. Thank you. You can find me here. Mine.